Hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the stream for this week. We have the brand new Darkon Saga coming out with some new items, and yeah, it should be some good stuff. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and yeah, let's get into it. Server shut down in 10 seconds, so I'm right on time. Good time to be here. We're just getting here as they restart. Good stuff. Let me grab some music, and yeah, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Apparently, I saw an image teasing the items for the release that looks pretty cool. So, we'll see. We shall see. Hopefully it is. Alright. Alright, play. See if the servers are back up yet. Oh yeah, there. Nice. Nothing changed here. Alright, let's go to my house. Check out the feature and all that. Hey, let me tweet out on live. Copy. Live with the new release. Oh man, my nose. Alright, I got that tweet out. Greetings from Siberia. How you doing, man? Fix my chat settings. That looks out of place there. Alright. Darkon Saga, yeah, so the new updates here. Man, what's up with my nose, dude? I wonder what changes they made. I saw there were some class changes. I saw a tweet from someone. I think it was Hole on Twitter. HOLE. Apparently the Guardian class is very good for the boss fights, for the ultra bosses. Might have to pick it up if it's that good. I think it's like a $10 class, right? Oh yeah, that's new. So there are new items in the featured. Let's go through them real quick. So you got a little dagger looking thing. Got the duels of it as well. That's new. Oh, the white tiger stuff's here. Oh, the guitar. Oh yeah, people are looking forward to that. So yeah, people that were waiting for the white tiger items, those people will be very happy. I guess I'm one of them, to be honest. At least the armor. The cape looks cool. I think most people were looking forward to the cape for that fit, but I think I like the armor more. This is cool. It's cool looking armor. Oh yeah, white tiger. 1KC rarity. Rarity. I like the face guitar I used for it as well. Very nice. It's unique armor. Yeah, I like that a lot. Definitely on that. Very cool. Oh, I'll show a male version. For anyone that might not be at their PC right now. Male version. Looks basically the same as female. Not that much of a change to it. Oh, you got a hair helmet. That looks pretty nice. Male. Female one looks good as well. Definitely buy that. pretty good. Looking good today. Yo, thanks, man. Hoping for a good story. It's Darkon, so usually good. Usually decent stuff with Darkon. So this is the Alchemist. That's for the one with the red outfit. Alchemist hood. I'll probably pick up the Alchemist armor as well. It's also a rare outfit. Oh, I like the glasses. That's a good look to it. Oh, I have to. Why is my inventory always full, man? We gotta bank some stuff before I can even do the event today. Also, I'm not jiving with this music. I need something different. I watched the, have you guys seen that Netflix thing about, Kanye? They're doing like a, what is it, like a documentary? Not documentary, I don't know. It's like footage from like early Kanye. Before he was even signed. Pretty neat. If you guys are into that, I'd recommend checking it out. I was watching that before the stream. Before I started stream today. I don't really want lyric. I want something like this, like a beat, but I don't want lyrics. It was a Friday afternoon. Sponsored by Kanye. No. The doc is pretty cool though. But I don't know, I just like seeing all the behind the scenes stuff for all that. I think it's all cool to see. That's pretty cool with the white. That's nice. I need to bank some. This music I ain't it either. No. Man, I don't know what to listen to. Chat, I'm out of ideas. What are my thoughts on Lost Ark? I got the 50 on Lost Ark. Pretty decent. That's not even a comment that was in the stream. I just saw my notifications on YouTube. Lost Ark is pretty decent. Although I got to 50, and once you start doing the late game stuff on Lost Ark, it becomes pretty boring. I mean, it's fun for like the first few run throughs, and then it's like, eh. It's kind of like take it or leave it. Which I don't know. I feel like it's hard to do for any game. Endgame is so difficult for any MMO. I feel. Alright, we're just gonna listen to the Wii Shop remix until I get tired of it. You guys see the new Wii Sports game they're making? That looked pretty sick. I might have to get that, to be honest. I don't even buy a lot of Switch games. I use my Switch at all, but I might have to get that new the new Wii Sports. That actually looked pretty cool. That actually looked pretty cool. Korey's a Kanye fan. Let's go. Of course. I grew up listening to lots of like 70s, 80s rock and roll. You know, like AC/DC, Metallica, stuff like that, right? And also a lot of hip hop. Like early like 90s, early 2000s hip hop. So I know big fans of most of the artists. So yeah, this tiger stuff's pretty neat actually. I love the little floating ears. I'm gonna pick that up. Man, I'm so okay, before we continue the shop, I need to bank stuff real quick. Sorry chat. Why is that even in my inventory? How does my inventory keep filling up? Like I swear every week I empty like 50 items out of it. And the next week we're back. We're back to full. Like how is this? Let's get rid of that. That's cool, but it's green, so I'm not gonna equip it. Shame that wasn't color custom. Memes aside. Oh yeah, chat. I redeemed an I'm a donate today. Usually I make videos about I'm a donates, but I'm just like I'm completely off of it, to be honest, about the I'm a donate thing. Oh yeah, I saw Frost said have I dabbled in old school RuneScape? I have not. I have not. I have not. Wait, why my Wii Shop channel music stop? Is there a 10-hour remix of that? Someone got the who got the 10-hour version? There you go. I'm 4 hours into the 10-hour version, apparently, according to YouTube. I probably listened to it for a whole stream. Yo, son, what's up? Because you added 50 items back. What do you mean I added 50 items back? Yeah, I know. I collect way too many things. Ooh, an AC tagged item. Ooh, rare item. Ooh, AC tagged item. Gimme. And then I get new items that I don't want to take out of my inventory, right? So it's like it becomes like a fixture of my inventory that I don't want to leave, and then it gets worse, and I get less and less wiggle room, and fuck, man, I need 500 slots like yesterday. Like I don't want these items to go. I want them to stay, because if they go, they go to a pit of emptiness that is my bank. That one can go. I don't ever wear that. I don't like the arrows on the back there. Because once they're gone, you know, it's the likelihood of them coming back ain't very high. It's not likely. I like that. Why does the Nintendo Switch not have like banger ass music like this for their shops and stuff? Does the Switch even have shop music? They actually killed it with the Wii. Nintendo Switch shop music. Main theme, high quality. It's just a YouTube video of silence with 3K likes. Top comment, this will be nostalgia in about 6 years. So it said, another top comment, careful, Nintendo will copyright this. Fuck, man, Nintendo really fell off, huh? They really fell off. Without a doubt, best MMO I ever played, OSRS. Yeah, I need to give it a shot again. I've tried to play RuneScape like I'm not even joking, probably like 10 or 15 times. Like I tried to get into it, made an account. Probably have to make a new email if I ever want to make another, or like probably recover one of my 20 accounts I made. But yeah, I don't know, I never get into it. I think it has to do with the art looking like absolute, looking like someone shitted on a notepad. Shitted? That's not a word. You get what I'm saying. It's like they wipe their ass with a Crayola box. We have so many drops to get today. Weekly drops. Oh my god, we're doing that later though. Pewdiepie headphones. I had to buy those, you know, in case they ever want to go to a bridge. Alright. Does Razer still sell those? They probably do, huh? Probably not the Pewdiepie though. Alright. Alright, down to 368. I think there's we haven't even looked through the whole shop yet. I'm sorry, Chad, I got distracted. Terrible content here. Oh yeah, my new item to donate. I need to buy more bank spaces. I think that's what I should do. Warframe is 3D AQ. Warframe looks like ass though. If Warframe looked like Apex Legends, like with their characters and stuff, Warframe would be doing numbers, like insane. Speaking of which, why is Apex Legends run like ass on PC? Like I can't even get 200 FPS on like all low settings with a 3080. How do you have an FPS game that runs that poorly? A competitive FPS game. It's actually abysmal. How does anyone play that game? Anyway. What were we doing? Shops. Were we still doing helmets? No, I got through all that. Oh, so these. I don't know, my capes are on. Show cloak. Yes. Apex is an EA game. Just curse, you know? Apex devs are the same people that did Titanfall, right? Why is it so? It's so tiny. Wait, is there a big one? Oh, there's a big one. 5,000. Are you smoking the crack cocaine? What do you think their drug of choice is? Holy shit. Oh yeah, of course. There's 3 people with it equipped. What do you think they're what do you think it is? Jesus, 5,000? So you're telling me this one cape is worth half of a 10k chest that has like 30 items in it? You are smoking. Was it blow me? What was it? So they just put the word ultra in front of a cape and it's worth, Jesus Christ, fucking 10 times. I didn't call it custom. Y'all are crazy for buying that. I'm gonna be real with you. You're crazy. I was gonna get that. I thought it'd be 1,000. I ain't getting that. Love guitar. Love his art. I'm not getting that. That's way too expensive. I bought an ultra hat once. I regretted it big time and sold it back. It was not worth. Maybe the people buying it are just gonna sell it back, and you know, just to like flex it for a little bit and sell it, give it back, you know, like a rental. You know, pay a rental fee. At least I hope they are. Guys, sell it back for that 24-hour period sub. You know you don't want that 5,000 AC cape sitting in your inventory, never using it. Let's be real. It'll be in your buyback if you ever feel like it's wasting money again. No new ground runes this week. A few capes. Cool enough shop there. Yeah, it was good. Good little feature gear. Shop. This one I'm thinking about. 900. I don't know. I feel like there's something about it. I don't know. There's something about it just makes me feel like. So there's parts I like about it. There's parts I don't. I'm really mixed on it. I think I might pass. I don't pass on rare armors that often, but I'm not passing that one. A cape is worth a null-gap pet. True, yeah. You could. These three people here. Yeah, equip your Drudgeon and your Craig and Bamboozle. Come on. They probably all have Drudgeon and Craig and Bam. Alright, do I have other people's pets on? Yeah, I'm not seeing them. Not seeing them. Oh yeah, speaking of pets chat, I used one of my item donates today. I have another one still, but I saw this on Twitter. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It was it's like the loading your character flame, but as a pet. So yeah, I am donated it. It was available in 2012 for a month. In 2012, I did my research. I was playing Black Ops 2. I was not playing AQ Worlds that much in 2012. So I did not get it. But now I do. You can item donate it. So yeah, it's a pretty cool item. IMO. Always looking for stuff like that to item donate. Alright, let's check out the new event. That cape is ridiculously stupid. Jesus. This looks really sick. Visually. That's a game I need to play. I need to play Doom. I own Doom. I've never played it. I guess I should stream that. I watched gameplay of it. It looks fun, but I've never played it. I even bought it when it was on sale. I think I had it installed at one point and never opened it. Endlessly following, lost, at a loss. Our great dragon of time, this was how we met. Our adversary as well. It's been a long nightmare, and I finished with being led around by my nose. Get to the point. Who are you? Dawn. For this cycle alone, we are both known as Do. Oh, this is the one missing character. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do. Deer. A female deer. For this cycle alone, we're both known as Do. Do of the infinite beginning, midnight, I am the sum of the hours past. And Do of the final end, midnight, I give way to the light of a new day. Ray, a drop of golden sun. That rounds off the last of the scale, but whose side are you on? Darkon or Laws? Not that I can do much if Darkon sent you here to rub it in. Law's story is ended. The last chapter of her life was filled with hope. Law was a companion to us as well. The story she left behind is one to be proud of. But we were not meant to be on her side. We serve not the dragon of time, who sympathizes with mortals, nor do we serve Darkon. As envoys of Arcano, we oversee each cycle, each individual story from the start of their journey to its twilight. Just as we've given guidance to Darkon at the beginning of the cycle, we will guide you in lowering the curtain on the end. I have 1,000 questions, but the most important one I can think of right now. Will this end well? This question from you, of all entities, this is your decision to make. Then I have to know, how did it come to this? Darkon kept talking about how it wasn't just Drago that needed to pay, but the entirety of Astravia, too. Him and the Scale thought I would understand and wanted me to understand. I don't know the full story, and I need to before I can face them. What are you guys doing? What's chat saying? Is that armor worth it? What armor? Armor I'm wearing? It's free. Still no John armor? What was the John armor that was getting translated? Was it the oh shit, yeah, what happened to that? It was the Amy or whatever her name is, right? The Hololive one. What happened to that? That should have came out for CNY, right? For New Year? Potentially? Maybe they delayed it? I don't know. Korey was supposed to translate it. Shall we start from the beginning then? What the hell's happened to my pants? The kingdom of Astravia is in its age of gold was a land of plenty. Alpercha, the golden standard, its deity, gazed lovingly over the people who promised to protect her beloved children. She blessed the land with onyx crystals that nourished the soil. Harvests were bountiful, and the minerals were highly sought by the barbarians from the outside. Servia's people were fed, wealthy, and enjoyed the fragile peace of their king's reign. The Doom OST is so badass. Anyway, fragile, the glimmering capital was not perfect. Mortals are powerful in their desire towards perfection. As they move forward, so too span the wheel of fate. Jesus, I love the cutscene dump. 26 years ago. Wait, isn't that when AE that's the beginning of Arctic's Entertainment, isn't it? Or wait, aren't they only 15 years old? Let me make down a little bit. I get VHL today. Yo, congrats, man. Jesus, they really cutscene dump. I feel like less people would skip cutscenes if they didn't like dump like a half, like fucking 20 minutes of cutscene. What do you think, Prince Darkon? Like if they interfuse the cutscenes more with like the gameplay, for the releases. Like you play a bit, get a cutscene, play a bit, get a cutscene type deal. I think that would work out better. I feel like recently they've been just cutscene dumping and then boss cutscene and then you're done, right? They should do more like quests in between the cutscenes. Alright, like weave the story in with the gameplay more. Although people don't pay attention to it enough, I'd imagine that they'd probably just end up skipping them anyway. Are you good to trek through the mud, or do you want me to carry you home? Dropped the prince already. Out here, I'm just Darkon. No, it's still too obvious that I'm the prince. I need a fake name. Jeez, my nose. Lame event. What do you mean lame event? Seems pretty cool so far. Still too obvious that I'm the prince. I need a fake name.
Good morning.
Hey, Westish. How you doing, man? Thanks for becoming
a member.
Thanks for coming to tier 1 member. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for support. What about Darren? Derek? I'm gonna bust a lung laughing here. Derek? Alright. Alright, Derek. I'll be disappointed that a real prince isn't as handsome, 10 feet tall. Let's go, I'm curious about the rumors of this monster child. Oh, finally. Jesus. Finally, we're out of that cutscene. Took far too long. I need something that covers my face. Oh yeah, let's wear that new armor. Hey, then I don't need something to cover my face. Yo, this backpack actually fits this armor very well. Cool. Equip Darkon's armor. Talk to Yoshi. Very long arms. I'm here every Friday, man. It only makes sense. So, thanks for being here consistently. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Alchemy Armor from Feature Gear worth it? I didn't get it. It's personal preference, though, man. I'm not going to tell you not to get it. This armor this person's wearing, if you like it, get it. I definitely am going to pick up all the hairs for it. I don't think I don't know, something about the armor. Who am I supposed to talk to? Where's this person? Or are they at the very beginning of the map and I'm just running to the end for no reason? Probably. They were. Now we walk back. This dude. Small guy with a suit. It's a cool looking map. Hey, Alina tweeted. Wait, is Alina back? Wait, is the other tiger outfit out as well today? The one with the tattoo. Did that already come out? I gotta stop looking at Twitter. Sorry. Hey, Alina's back though. That's cool. Alright, next quest. Bandit and dogs. I can do that. I haven't seen anyone with the other armor yet. Well, it's not on Twitter. This pet is actually sick. I don't regret donating this pet. If I'm being real, this pet's actually... I saw this on Twitter today, and I was like, how have I never seen that before? And I've probably seen it before in game, but I just thought it was something loading, and I never like put two and two together that it was a pet. Like I probably thought their pet was like loading or something. It's like an item I didn't really know existed, even though I've probably seen it before. Cool thing. Cool thing. Glad someone tweeted about it today. Okay, the news video didn't go up yesterday because, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't check what day it was yesterday, or the day before that, or the day before that, or the day before that. So, like as I was going to sleep, I like looked at the date. I was like, oh shit, today was I should have made a news video today. And I like made a post on the channel being like, oh shit, sorry boys. So yeah, sorry there was no news video yesterday. I know it's not gonna get. The news video won't get very many views because I put it up today, and the stream will bury it, which sucks. But you know, the whole channel's been doing pretty poorly recently analytically, so it is what it is, I guess. Not like it matters much, one way or the other. But yeah, I still made one this morning though. I thought it was pretty alright, if you guys haven't seen the news video. Markers recorded. What's new at Doom? What do you mean at Doom? Wheel of Doom? They added new Wheel of Doom items? That'd be sick. Well, actually, I'm not a huge fan of Wheel of Doom items, but I wonder what they added. Curiosity more than anything. I probably won't get the items. Although, okay, I'm at the point where like I can spend. I don't really care about spending my potions in game now to get items. I will spend them. There's nothing I want to item and donate. Like, I'm not saving my potions for item and donates, not explicitly anymore, right? Like, I'll still get item and donates if I get enough potions, but if a cool item pops up in the item and donate potion shop or whatever, the Wheel of Doom potion shop, I'll get it. There's literally nothing. I have an item and donate available right now. There's nothing I want to item and donate. AP buff? They buff Arch Pal today? No way. Wouldn't believe that. Oh, the tiger tattoo armor is in Doom. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go pick that up. That's a sick armor. Yeah, I'll definitely get that. Yeah, I'm just gonna start spending my Doom potions, like I just said. Yeah, well, I'll go buy that. Cool. Cool. No. Yeah, kind of a scam, but when you don't need to save, why not? Yeah. Yeah, I've come to the realization that there's nothing on item to donate, so what's even the point? Like, if I like an item for potions, spend the potions, right? Like, I haven't even item donated that many items, and I'm already, I don't know, I'm just over it. I'm just holding on to them until I see something I want, and then I'll item and donate it. Which is what I did with the pet I have equipped right now. Just wait to see something I want, and then get it. Not in a hurry or anything. Before, like, the first few item donates I got, I like looked like through the wiki and everything, searched the whole wiki up and down, trying to decide what to get. But I've already done that a few times, and there's nothing else I want to get, so. If I had to use my item donate, I'd probably use it on like a Bright Naval or something like that. If I had to, if someone forced me to. But I don't really want to get that because it's kind of like like all those navals are super overused, so. Tiger Claw hoodie, yeah, we'll go get that from the Doom shop when we're done the quests. It's a pretty cool item. I love the tiger tattoo on it. Need more tattoos on the armor. Big fan. Ultra Tiger Cape worth it? Absolutely not. 0% chance that's worth it in any dimension or universe. They're smoking the good stuff over there at Artix Entertainment, whoever's pricing those items. They're on that good. Ultra my ass. You buy that cape, it's half a 10k chest. Think of all the items you get in a 10k chest. There'll be a 10k chest coming up soon. There always is. There's always one around the corner. There'll probably be one for what is it, March? Yeah, Deja's birthday, right? Few weeks, there'll be another 10k. Capes put there by mistake? No, I think that's priced intentionally. Priced very, very high intentionally. They gotta, it's been very apparent more and more recently that they're just feeding whales, right? It's been a uptick, a trend. The recent AQ Worlds Find Bandit Hideout. Is there's a group of people that will and do spend high amounts of money. I guess I'm kind of in that group to an extent, but not so, you know, pot calling the kettle black or whatever. But the is that phrase, is that, what is that phrase? What is the intention of that phrase? I don't know. Anyway, but what was I saying? Yeah, it's just whale bait, you know, trying to get some bites, trying to hook a whale. Ooh, big cape, me lag, herder, brain tiny, me lag flash game, minus, what is 5k? Like $20, minus $20, Papega credit. Like buying tissue paper made of gold, yeah. It's a cool cape. Don't get me wrong. It's just not priced very cool. The price is not that hot. You hurt my feelings for buying the cape? What do you mean? Wait, if you're a whale, rocket, man. Or get a refund. 24-hour period, man. You get most of your ACs back. Don't get your feelers hurt over me. You're allowed to make stupid purchase decisions. I do it all the time. I buy dumb shit all the time. Like for example, I've been wearing different headphones for the past week. They're brand new headphones. You probably couldn't even tell. I buy dumb shit all the time. I like these a lot more. They cut out all the sound in my room. I can barely hear my mouse clicking. They're the closed back versions of the other of the 990s, the 770s. Basically the same thing. They sound the exact same, but there's one's closed back, one's open back. These also have the worst fucking cord known to man. It's like one of those old phone cords. Who designs this? And it's short. Like the whole cord is on camera right now. That's the whole cord. If my headphone jack wasn't on my desk, part of my my mix amp, then this would be like an unusable headset. It's very annoying. I had to order an extending a cable for it. Hasn't arrived yet. It's been a pain in the ass to use. Don't own any crypto? No. I don't own any crypto. I've been mining Ethereum for about a year now, or over a year now, since I have GPUs, so I might as well. And power where I live is pretty decent, like cheap, so easy money doing that. But no, other than that, not really. I don't buy any or own any. I sell it as soon as I get it. What do I think the average age of players in AQ is? The average age of an AQ Worlds player, probably 7. If you average it out, it would probably be like 17. Would be my guess. Maybe higher, maybe like 19. I probably trends a little lower these days, I'd imagine. I don't know. Based on my comments I get, I would think it's like not from like regulars. I know the regulars in my comment sections are all older, right? Or most of them are. Like the people I've talked to for years in the chat and stuff. But from what little I know about them. But anyway, from like the random comments I get and like the grammar and stuff like that, you can tell a lot of them aren't natively English. The main player base these days. Actually, I have analytics that tell me it's the Philippines and Brazil and like South America, not just Brazil, but South America, Philippines is the main demo from a geography standpoint. The I gotta finish this quest. Age range is, yeah, it's probably average 17 right now. And it trends older as time goes on. Because they're not gaining any players. Players are just getting older and there's not any younger players picking it up. So, yeah. And back in its heyday, the average player was probably like, the average age of a player was probably like 15. Like, so there's a lot of super young people playing, but these days it seems like, yeah, it's a bit older than it used to be, at least. And I have a bunch of analytics on YouTube that I can go into and check this stuff. The age range analytics on YouTube that they give us, Google has the real age range statistics, but to us they don't give the actual YouTube channels the age range the actual statistics. The minimum it goes on YouTube is 17. That they'll tell us that, like, they don't tell us if there's like a 12-year-old watching or whatever. Like we have no way, or like if we have any audience, any percentage of the audience that's like under the age of 17. I think the minimum that goes like, no, I mean 18. I think like it goes like 18, like 18 to 20, and then like 20 to 24, and then 26 to 30, or like it goes, like gives us like those percentages in those age ranges, like 50 plus. I think is one. There's actually a surprising amount of people that are 50 plus that are a percentage of people. It's like not 0% that watch that have seen my videos. But I don't have any analytics on under 18 though, which is weird because you know that Google has them, but they don't give them to us for some reason. More female or male? Every video game, anything video game related is dominated by male. For my channel, it's like 95%.
Your super shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
I think the game itself though actually no, as time goes on, The female percentage for the demographic has increased. But I think that's not just an AQ thing. Like when I started making YouTube videos, my female percentage was like 2. It was 2%. As years going on, it went up to like 3, and then 4, then 4.5. I think it's like 6 or 7% now. I haven't checked in a while, but I think it's like 7. I think it might be getting closer to 10% now. I think it might be above 5. But I think that's just like a gaming industry thing in general, where more and more like video games are for everybody, right? Like it's not seen as just like a male thing. So I think it's just like a general thing that's changing, not just and I imagine the game itself is more so here's some. If I was a female, I know way too much about YouTube analytics, but if the person that was making the videos was female, my female viewership percent would be much higher as well. Which is probably why it's more male viewers, I'd imagine. It's probably, vice versa. But if I was a female, I'd have closer to like 40 or 30% female viewership on a video game. Ish. It's me, Suki. It's weird to see it, Sarek. Like, it's weird to see Lakin's faction. It's a very weird thing to see in this game. Years after he hasn't been working with them. I don't know about this Dumos team, man. I don't know what to listen to for music. God. You know what's the worst comments I get on my channel these days? The absolute worst that I just cannot fucking stand. The people that say, I'm already playing AQW on mobile. Oh my god. Are you now? Are you? You are, huh? You are playing AQW on mobile already, huh? Well. You understand literally nothing. Good for you. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. Actually, I'm already playing AQ Worlds on my mobile device. I'll have you know. Actually. And there's still people that think AQ Mobile isn't going to be on the PC as well. There's people that think it's only going to be on your phone for some reason. Which, I guess I can understand that to an extent. But no, it's going to be exactly like AQ3D. There's going to be a separate, not separate, but a version of it for PC as well as mobile. I really missed you. I'm so glad I ran into you again. AQ Mobile is like a next gen AQ Worlds. It's like it literally is like a generation, not a generation, it's like I don't know how to describe it. I've been describing it for years at this point, and I still haven't found the perfect way of like putting it. Neither is RX Entertainment because they still have the same issue. It'd be cool if they're like moving or doing anything during this scene other than blinking at each other. I guess they only have like a day to animate this stuff. AQW 2. Yeah, they need some kind of something different to name it. I don't think AQ Mobile is it. Although I've been trying to think of something to call it for a while. If I ever come up with a good suggestion, I'll definitely tweet it at Artix. But yeah, they need something like different. Why not call it like AQ? Like just AQ2. You know how they have like RS3? Just call it AQ2. No D or anything, just AQ2. I think that'd be a good way of putting it. Still have the adventure quest in it. It's the second version of Worlds, which was their most popular, which was their peak, most popular game. Actually, I don't know if it's the most popular game. What do you think the original 8 adventure quests did numbers wise back in the day? Cause I remember I played that before Adventure Quest Worlds came out. And I imagine a lot of other people were playing it too, like back when like Flash heyday. Finding a pair of glasses in the cave. How does the Stream Elements link work? It's just a donation link. Stream Elements just makes it so like if you donate something, a message can pop up, like text to speech and all that stuff, you know? It's like most streamers have. AQ verse. Yeah, everyone's making everyone's doing a verse these days, huh? Everyone's got their own universe. Prince Darkon looking like he's gonna go catch some Pokemon. You're a prince? Dude, my nose today. Jesus. Super stuffy. Yeah, I'm not narrating all this chat. We'll be here for 2 decades. Narration is not my strong suit. Basically, these two got divorced, and now he's a king, and she's sad. That's not what happened, but everyone skips these, so I could just make up anything up, and nobody would call me out. What's up, Al? How are you doing? Dude, my nose. Please stop running nose. How can anyone have their hair down like that in front of their eyes? I never got that. You guys ever do that? If you ever got like, if your hair ever grows out, you like put it in front of your eyes, like all emo. That's just so annoying. Your hairs touching your eyeballs. God. Grow up. Cut your hair. Hell yeah, I want this armor. It's a sick armor. We need a bandit. We need some bandit resources. Alright. Some hairs in there as well. Cool. I did 2 years ago. It's freaking annoying. Yeah, it's super annoying. Little hairs touch your eyeballs, like the most annoying shit ever. Oh yeah, the Doom Shop. We'll come back here and farm the resources, but yeah, let's check out the new Doom stuff. I have a Doom spin. I even donate, please. Terrible service here. They never get you what you ask for. So what's the new thing called? Oh, there it is. New for 2022. Tiger Claw hoodie outfit. I think it's one of the first items I bought for potions out of this shop. That might be. Are there helmets for it? I like the oh yeah, it's like masks and stuff. Cool. That's good looking hair. I don't really need hairstyles though. I already have way too many. Yeah, I still really need a neat. Why is this pet attached to my actual hip? Why can't my pet like not be attached to me? I want to have a pet, but I don't want it to be attached, you know? Most annoying things about pets, they literally just, they're there to just cover your outfit 24/7. Doom Shop is a scam? Oh yeah, 100% agree. Doom Shop is definitely a scam. I gotta say, Year of the Tiger has brought out some very good items. Kinda wish it was Year of the Tiger every year. We got some real stinkers for Year of the Pig, if I remember. These tiger ones are pretty sick though. Same with Year of the Rat. Those were some stinker items compared to what we got this year. Year of the Rat was okay. I'll be honest, I don't even remember what came out for Year of the Rat. Am I ready for the Dage Ultra fight? Oh, I didn't include that news video. Shit. It's like one of the things I wanted to include in the news video. God damn it. You just reminded me about that. Well. That actually kind of works. Wait, that actually... Does it work, or is it just because I'm zoomed out? I might crash the game. Oh, what? Yeah, it's just because I'm zoomed out. Who are we sparing? We need... Oh no, spar, not spared. That's the boss. So 12-12 boss. Gutter. What about Panda Hoodie? Eyebrows in Atlanta. Credit cards and scammers. Perhaps. It's faster for me to go to the badge shop than it would be to actually go to the bank and find it. Absolutely not. That looks horrible. Was Master Ranger buffed? It was. I wanted to make a video on it and I never did. Thanks for reminding me. I'll not do it again this week. Petition for Year of the Panda? True. Yeah, why is Year of the Panda not a thing? Is the original Chronomancer the rarest class? No. The original Chrono is not the rarest class. Rarest class probably like Legion Paladin or something like that. Yo, what's up, Al? Yeah, thanks for the 2, man. Appreciate that. And yo, thanks for dropping a code in the chat as well. Sure, that's for some Arctic's points. For anyone who wants to snipe those up. Is there gonna be a pop-up for the super chat or no? Software's being slow today. It's actually not bad. I don't like the hood is clip. It doesn't look great. Hey, thanks for another 2 with another code as well. God damn. Thanks, Hal. Thanks a lot. Legion Pal OP. Yep. Hey, Fennel, thanks for being a member again for another month. For 5.
I'm a guy. Thank you, whoever.
What? A house super chatted $2.
Hey, the alert's
Garbo
actually
2K
playing.
610 B3 B0 B2 7748F.
Ooh, money! Ahoy! Ahoy!
A house super chatted $2. Garbo 2K5F0 FD 926 E 9865F.
Alright. Thanks for 5 months, Fennel. Appreciate that. And yeah, thanks for the 4 books there, How? Yeah, those alerts were super late for some reason. Is there a place with 2 bandits I can farm? Bandits are going up slow. Once you get to the cap on the dogs, you probably just want to go turn in, to be honest. Yeah, what's up, Hunter? How you doing, man? Been long since I caught up on the stream. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you, man. How's life? How's she going? I'm yet to find a good thing for my feet. I'll try to find one. Ground rune, whatever they're called. LR class is the easiest to get. How did I die? How dare a boss actually do damage? What is this wizardry? Hunter got the code? Nice. Yeah, LR is not the easiest class to get. I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking. What's the difference between the Ultra and the normal? The money leaving your bank account and the size of the cape. Normal one's small, Ultra one is big. I need to actually heal myself in this fight, or Suki will get me in her pink S2000. Hit and run. Well, you only stacked 3. How many more? Why is her name Suki? You know, some people some people's hair turns gray like when they're super young. I don't think I've ever seen that does that happen to Asian people? I don't think I've ever seen that. Have you ever seen that shit? Probably happens. No. Not that this character's Asian, but just the name with the hair. Happened to my cousin, he's 8. That would suck to be really young, like going through school with like having gray hair. Kids are terrible at that stuff. Oh, Suki drops some items. Oh, that's cool. Three helmets, it would seem. I highly recommend Prey 2017, one of the best games I've ever played. I haven't played that. I think I'm actually gonna play Doom tonight. The first Doom, not the first Doom, but I've played the first Doom before. But the remake, the remake, 2015. I'll download it, but I'm gonna play that. She drops the whole set. Oh, I need to pin this quest. You can always dye your hair. Dyeing your hair is annoying. I saw a lot of people were playing Cyberpunk for the first time because it went on sale and there was a trial and people saw the new big patch for it and everything. People were like, oh, the game's actually kind of good. People are so stupid when it comes to stuff like that. I see a bunch of people calling it bad and they just believe them. Kind of weird. Make up your own opinions. People really got that herd mentality for stuff though, which I understand. Bugs equals bad. Bugs aren't bad in my... Bugs, unless bugs are corrupting your save files, they're not bad. I don't know. I enjoy them in games, if I'm being honest. I love seeing shit break. It's like watching a car crash, you know? If games didn't have bugs, I think they'd be worse if they didn't have bugs. Hot take. I think bugs are sick in games. Like, if you ever watched a speed run, speedruns are sick. For example, there's a bug in Fallout New Vegas that literally lets you fly. There's no jetpack in that video game. There's no ability to fly. There's nothing even close to flying in that game. But if you reload a Magnum revolver in that game with a different ammo type, your character, in a certain fashion, your character can fly. You have the ability to fly. You can fly through the desert. That's fucking sick. Bugs are awesome. I don't know why people hate bugs. I saw there's a bug with the new throwing knife they added to Cyberpunk that if you throw it at a car, it makes the car like fly like 30 feet up in the air. That's sick. Like, that's just cool. Like, bugs are sick. As long as they're not breaking the game and like breaking quests and stuff, like, they're fine. You're playing games for entertainment anyway. Bugs can and usually are very entertaining. I don't get what the stigma around bugs is. Like, bugs are. Now, when I did play Cyberpunk in like the first week it came out, I did sequence break two quests, which I was purposely trying to sequence break just to see if I could sequence break the quest, like not doing the objectives in the correct order, like skipping, like basically speedrunning the quest to like skip like what you're supposed to do, and it didn't let you do that, and they actually went and fixed that in the quest, so you can sequence break the quest now, which is good. You couldn't do that when it first came out. It's technically a bug because you could unintentionally sequence break it, and yeah. But stuff like that's the only thing I ran into where I had to like load a save with Cyberpunk was purposely sequence breaking quests. That's the only time I had to load saves to fix something the game did. The game fucked up. I'll see you later, Doom. Have a good one. Hey, what's up, Nisha? Yeah, there's some crazy bugs. Like, there's this bug in Borderlands 2, where you can make your character run really, really fast, because it like abuses the systems with the weapon like swap speed. There's like a perk on one of the classes in the game that makes it so if you swap your weapon, it increases your movement speed. But the developers never thought that what if you swap your weapon like 30 times in a row very fast, and then and you can make it so like saves and the speed's supposed to run out, but you can make it so it doesn't run out, and then you can just like permanently run like 3,000% faster, so you can literally just Sonic your way through levels. Like there's some like really cool bugs like that. Fucking awesome. Axton, yeah, some people in chat even know about it yet. You ever played Binding of Isaac? No, I've not. I watched Baru play it a bit. That's about it though. Scripted events that breaks the game is painful. Yeah, I think Cyberpunk. I think one of the things that fucked Cyberpunk a bit was the cutscene bugs. Because you have like these dramatic like story cutscenes where the character's dying and like stuff like that, and the cutscenes like glitching out. Like, I think that hurt it a bit, but I think most of it are fixed at this point. And I got a good chuckle out of them when I was playing through the main game. It didn't happen too often. You know they removed the nudity from Cyberpunk from your main character. When I played it, your character could go completely nude, right? Like no censoring or anything. But apparently now you can't. Apparently your character's underwear on. Bunch of prudes, man. What do people have against nudity in video games and like stuff like that? Like, oh, I could blow your head off with a fucking 50 cal, but oh dear God, if I see some titties, Jesus Christ, not the titties, please. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that? Like, what? I really don't get the mindset behind that. It's such a weird thing to be all up in arms about. And the game launched like that. Like, I played through the whole game. Like, they didn't patch it out until like a week or two after it launched. Because I played through the whole thing with my character. My character had a dick flailing around the whole time, and it would clip through my oh my God! Whenever you loaded up the menu in Cyberpunk, it would like load your clothing like a second after it loaded your character, so you'd always see your character naked for like a split second, and the dick would like clip through your pants for like half a second after you. God, that was a great gaming experience. I don't know why anyone had any issues with that. Also, I played a female character that, well, I don't know how you, I don't, there's probably a word for it, but I played a female character that happened to have a penis because I thought it would let me do the relationships with the female characters while playing a female character. That was not the case. I was a lesbian with a penis. It but I could also do them. But I was also allowed to do the male romances with a penis, and the lesbian romance, but not the female romance, not the male romance, the male female romance. I was allowed to do the female romance, and the female player character male romance, but not the for. I don't know how that game does romances and the whatever, but the penis doesn't matter in that game at all. I found out. My plans were ruined. Futa. That's a word for it, I guess. Great game, though. Not an RPG. It's not a role-playing game. It's a single-player linear story, so don't expect an RPG. But good game, nonetheless. I think it's like 50% off right now, so go check out Cyberpunk if you haven't played it. Highly recommend. Hey, Ghostfire 90,001. Where are there more bandits? Oh, you're there. I'm having a stroke. English, lol. What did I say? That's just normal. Am I stroking out? I don't realize it, chat. What's happening? I wouldn't want my young siblings to see nudity. Playing The Witcher 3 was a struggle. Gotta be careful. Yeah, that's like a weird mindset though, right? Because in Witcher 3, you're like cutting the top half of a person off of the bottom half, right? Like seeing them fall in two pieces in The Witcher 3. And that's fine to show to little kiddies, right? But I don't know. I don't get it. Geralt on a unicorn? Hell no. Hell no. Can't see what's her name? No. I really played Talking Tom. Nope. Apps. Oh, this thing? I remember when I was younger, I went over to I was with my mom, and she was visiting her sister, and who I guess they were like in their 30s at that point, and she had this on her phone. It was really annoying, and I wanted to take her phone and throw it out the wall, and she was showing it to us. I think I was like 12 at the time or something like that. Talking Tom. Violence doesn't get your eyes like nudity though. Most people don't pay attention to it. Unlike nudity. That says something about us, doesn't it? There was a point in time where violence did have the same effect. I think we should be desensitized to both, to be honest. That's my opinion. And I'll fight for it. I think we should be desensitized to both. And I think seeing violence is arguably a lot worse and more damaging to a younger viewer. But hey, that's just me. I guess I'm someone that grew up with seeing both, so it's not, I had access to a PC from a very young age, so maybe some people didn't grow up like that and they have a different mindset on that, different perspective on that. But I don't know. Yeah, you can thank media for normalizing violence. Yeah, violence in the media didn't used to be normalized either, right? That was like a thing that happened like relatively recently. The past like 40 years, right? And I think in the next 30 or 40 years, same thing that happened with violence will happen with nudity, I think. Hopefully. That way people stop being so fucking weird about it. Alright, let's end the quest. Create more booba. Yes. Video games definitely don't teach violence. When I play an FPS game, I'm not like, wow, I really want to go kill somebody. I'm like, wow, that gun looks really sick. I kind of want to buy a gun now. Not to do anything with it, I just kind of want to have it, you know? Like, I want an HK. Very bad. An HK 416. I don't even want to shoot it. I just want to have it. And, like, hang it on my wall like art. I think that gun looks beautiful. It's because I grew up playing FPS games. Or an AS Val. Woo. Sexy. Sexy piece of hardware there. Oh yeah, how many of these things do we need? Because I only want the one armor. We might already be done. You have samurai swords anymore? Yeah, I get a legitimate katana. That'd be cool. I like people buy like Counter-Strike knives. Those are neat. Nito burrito. Yeah, I can't have an HK 416. They're banned in Canada. They weren't banned until recently. Like 3 years ago. And if I bought one before they got banned, I would have to give it up, which is annoying. Very annoying. So I'm glad I didn't get one, because I would have not had it anymore, but I would have lost it in a boating accident, you know, but you get an airsoft? No, it's not the same. It's just not the same, right? It's like having a replica Cobra, right? If you're into cars. Sure, it might be better than the actual Cobras that they made. That Shelby made originally, right? Like, they are better. The replicas are better cars. They're better built. They're better by any measurement. They're better. But they're not the same. It's just not the same. Having the actual real thing that can actually that is the actual thing is just it's not the same. It's not even a real thing. It's like the same reason you would want a real katana, right? Not a plastic one. Visually they look the same. Well, maybe a plastic one wouldn't look the same, but it's just the fact that it's actually a real thing, you know? If I want to see a fake one, I'd load it up in a video game, you know? Just get them unbanned and get your 18-wheeler. I don't want to get arrested, man. I don't want to get into politics, but that's pretty weird stuff there happening over there in Ottawa today. Kind of weird, man. Yeah, and there's probably airsoft guns that look like very identical to the actual thing. But you know it's an airsoft gun. It's not that cool. What's a real HK cost? Where do you buy guns? Wait, you can buy a 22 version? You can buy an HK at Bass Pro Shop. That's fucking cool, man. That's only in America, right? They only in Washington. Wait, so you can walk into a Bass Pro Shop, and you can go to their gun section, and they just have an HK 416 sitting in their gun section. That's fucking sick, man. America's a cool ass place. They're $500? God damn. I'd buy two. Man. Hell yeah, brother. I'll move down to America. Head over to my local Bass Pro Shop. That's neato. As long as you have a gun license and you're not insane. Well, yeah, of course you need your license. Guns are expensive. I looked on Bass Pro Shop website. It says $500 for an HK. Heckler and Koch 416. Have you bought a cosmic item in featured for 5K before? Yep. I regretted it deeply. Sold the item back. Never bought another 5K the item again. I don't recommend doing it personally, but hey, it's your money. If you want to make dumb purchase decisions, it's up to you, man. I want to buy a gun to hang on my wall, so, you know, I'm not the best person to be talking to about purchase decisions. I'd be willing to spend $500 to hang a a weapon on my wall. You can buy and legally own a bear at 50 cal. Yeah, I know. I've seen Whistling Diesel owns one. So if Whistling Diesel can own a 50 cal, anyone can. That man should not be allowed to own firearms. But he lives in America, so he's got them rights. The right to bear a 50 caliber semi-automatic rifle. Hell yeah. Aren't 50 cals like aren't they like 10 grand or something like that? Like a shitty one's like 5. A nice one's like 10, 15. Pretty pricey. $12K. That's not bad for if you're getting the actual Barrett. They probably resell pretty well too. Oh, look at this person. They already have the armor. Am I the only guy attacking? Who are you? Why? Why do you have Alex's account? That's just weird, man. Why are you trying to look like his character looked too? That's just kind of weird, man. That's just kind of weird, dude. That is just kind of weird. You're not buying a 50 cal to kill other people, you're buying it to kill buildings. 50 cals were the 50 cal rifle, like the Barrett, was invented to destroy engine blocks in vehicles to like stop transports, right? Like the bullet's designed to destroy the engine block in a vehicle. Damn, we're in close. May or may not have just wasted 5K on the cape. Even though I said it wasn't worth it. Why do you do that to yourself, man? Sell it back. Get your money back. Get them adventure coins back, man. It ain't worth it. I haven't seen anyone with that cape. I saw 3 people with it earlier, but I haven't seen anyone with it since. Which I'm happy. I'm happy I haven't. Good to see that other people aren't getting it. Very glad. Hey, we're 1 like off 50 likes, chat. Can we hit it? Maybe. You know what I'm really sad about? Still, I'm sad they removed the dislike button from YouTube. Like, why? I saw Twitter added a downvote button, which I'm really happy to see, to be honest. Because Twitter needed a downvote button. There's no I mean, I guess you can like a tweet or like a reply, but you can downvote people's replies on Twitter now. Have you guys used that yet? I haven't used it yet. Although I'm sure you could use it if you go into like any like game, any devs Twitter, right? Like Call of Duty or like anyone that's like tweeting about updates for their games. It's probably just people in the comments section or people in the replies on Twitter just like saying some dumb shit like, why don't you add sex to your game or something like that? Like those tweets. You probably use it there. $50 likes. Nice, thanks. You have to pay for the downvote button on Twitter. I didn't pay any money. I got it. People pay. I saw there's a Twitter subscription too now, right? It's not on the PC. Oh, on mobile, they have to pay for it. I only use Twitter. I don't really use Twitter on my phone that often. But there's like a Twitter like subscription thing for like a few dollars now where you can like edit your tweets and stuff. It's very cool. I should probably pay for that considering how many times I have to like tweet stuff out, delete it, tweet it again. Twitter Blue, yeah. Wonder why they don't have that on PC. I haven't seen it advertised at all on PC. I see it on my phone though. Any thoughts about new AP buffs? Someone mentioned that earlier. I didn't. They actually buffed Archpal. I highly doubt that. Major doubt. I'm looking on Twitter right now. Maybe the class, will the class guys tweet it? Council. 1 hour ago. Oh shit, alright. That's not the right monitor. It never is. It never is, for some reason. Potion updates. Archpaladin. A long-time meta bosser and monster debuffer adjusted to play more effectively, actively, and involved. Now stacks its main suppression far faster, but has reduced limits. Heal made more consistent, and DPS drastically increased, and several other quality of life changes received as well. Because this class was such an effective bosser, some insignia bosses have been designed with it as a standard, meaning that other classes would have been unusable in its role. With its limits controlled a little more strictly, bosses can be designed in a way where more classes are viable. How does anyone that wants to do it on an old boss where it was the standard? How do people do that though? Then, if it's they changed it so it's different now, how do you do the old bosses where you needed it? I remember doing a single one of the ultra fights without Arch Paladin? Are all the ultra bosses harder now? Jesus. They probably are, right? Maybe not. It probably depends on how badly they nerf the max stack. They don't say. Or do they say? How bad the max stack get nerfed? Stacks up to 6. That's not a lot. Oh, they nerfed the ultras. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I guess. Yeah, logical to do that. Boss updates. In lieu of updating one of the most meta bossing classes, several bosses have been adjusted in compensate. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I didn't read that. Okay, yeah. So I skipped over that and I'm complaining about it. Okay, so yeah, okay. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. Good on him, I guess. Cool, that's good. I don't know what that actually means for the... People will probably still use Arch Pal, probably still gonna be decent. But it opens up the playing field for other classes to be in that role, I guess, yeah. So I'm all for that, yeah. That's one of my complaints about the ultra fights was that it was too much of a just use the default, these are the classes used for ultra fights type thing, where there's no creativity involved with it. And people were being creative with it, and then they were nerfing the classes that, like, they were removing their abilities to be creative with those classes by, like, nerfing them and, like, removing the abilities they were using and stuff, right? So, cool. I'm all for that. Hey, D, yo, D, thanks for being a tier 2 for 20 months. Coming up on, coming up real quickly on 2 years. What's up, man? What is your favorite Nintendo game? Mine. My favorite Nintendo game. Fuck, I don't. I've never thought about that. I've never thought about what my favorite Nintendo game was. I played a lot of them growing up. I'm thinking. Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Original DS. Wii Sports. Super Smash Melee. Animal Crossing, GameCube, Wii, DS. Those are probably my favorite titles from Nintendo. First ones that come to mind. I don't think I have a favorite out of those. Those are the first ones that pop up. Fake Alex cringe. Yeah, I said it was really weird that he was doing that earlier. Like, even wearing the same set and stuff. Like, it's just weird, man. Very, very weird. What class worth buying? I don't know. class is worth buying? It's a good question. I'll get back to you on that one. Says the man using a $150 class. Light Mage, Light Caster is probably the only one actually worth buying out of every class that is being sold. Otherwise, most of the decent classes are farmable. But it feels boring just to get that same answer every time someone asks. It is what it is, though. Is Light Mage even that good anymore? Lightcaster is it even good anymore? I feel like they were buffing other classes like crazy, and I don't feel like they touched Lightcaster. It used to be a top tier class, but I feel like it might not even be close these days. Have you received my dono? No, I have not. Unless you sent it directly to PayPal, I don't know. If so, I'll check. No, I don't have anything on PayPal. I did not. Legion Revenant feels so weak right now. Legion Revenant? Hell no, dog. That's your perception, that's not the facts. Legion Revenant's still very strong. Unless they nerfed it. Did you know they released a new Pokemon game for Nintendo? What do you mean? Recently with the open world one that looks like a GameCube game? Yeah, I saw that. It looked like it had some cool things in it. The new Pokemon game. It had some like cool additions to it. But the frame rate looked atrocious. It looked pretty rough.
Good morning.
Hey.
I became a member.
Yo, Kai. Yo, thanks. Thanks for becoming a member, man. Appreciate it. That's weird. I didn't see that in the chat. What am I farming? The armor this person's wearing. Taking me longer than I expected to farm it, to be honest. But I'm okay with that. Hey, okay with me. We got which other drops to go farm as well. Whole list. Probably be here for at least like another hour and a half, 2 hours. Just farming. Oh, there's nobody here. I need VHL. Anyone in chat play the new Dying Light game? It seemed like people are really not liking it. Like, I haven't seen anyone saying like it was great or anything. Like, it seemed like people are really like, yeah, it's alright. Like, and it seemed like nobody was really like too like crazy about it, which is sad because that game had Chris Avellone writing for it, which should have been great, you know. Sad to see a project like that not being what it could be. Your brother's obsessed with it? He seems to like it. That's good. Yeah, I'll probably pick it up when it's on sale for like 20 bucks. It doesn't look that crazy. Doesn't look like something I want to like super hop into. Oh, now hear me out. Hear me out. Dying Light with guns. Huh? Huh? $1 million idea right there. Are there no guns in the new Dying Light? Like there were guns in the first one, right? They were pretty rare, but there was a few. There's none in the second one, eh? I haven't seen any. I saw like a bow. That game would be so much cooler if it had guns in it. I'm just saying. That whole melee combat thing is kind of weird, man. It doesn't make any sense in reality, in any way. What's the lore behind there being no firearms in that universe? It's like a sound thing, right? Like weapons don't have suppressors. It's a sound thing, isn't it? Just like any like zombie movie, like, oh, we can't use guns because they're loud. You guys want to hear what a suppressed 5.56 gun sounds like? It's not. Hey, yo!
Romanesque super chatted $11
bucks.
43 cents. PayPal is tweaking, but here's my dono.
PayPal.
Thank you for everything you did throughout those years.
PayPal do be tweaking. Yo, thanks to 1143, Roman. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, appreciate the kind words as well. Thanks a lot, man. Oh yeah, zombies gonna come running when they hear this. That's an AR-15. Every game would be better if there was a gun in it. True. The next Forza Horizon game, guns. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, if they added that. They're out of ideas over there for it. The new Horizon game, I got bored of it very fast. I don't know why. I feel like I played 4 a lot more than I played 5. I don't know why that is. It was cool. And it's not like I paid money for it. It's got it on Game Pass, but so I'm not like upset about it or anything, but I feel like I only played it for like 10 hours or something like that, and I dropped it. Which I guess is a decent amount for a game, right? 10 hours on a game. That's not like terrible, I guess, but it's not crazy either. Hey, what's up, Bad? Yeah, thanks for being a member for 6 months now. Appreciate that. I'm gonna go get some dogs. We can go hit some dogs in a view game. Am I using launcher? Of course, yeah. Official AE launcher. Did RX Entertainment fire Spider? Chat, I'm kind of half joking about this, kind of half not. Did they fire him? Was he let go? Should I DM him? I feel like the game would have been updated like 5. He must be on like break or something. He must be like doing something real life stuff. I mention this every week, but it's like, it's weird. because he was like going wild with updates for the game, and it seemed like they just stopped. Hey, hey, what's up, Kataro? How you doing? Howdy. What's your weapon? What is that? Also, I think I need to get that the cloak. That's from the Doom merch. I need to get that. I need to look at the cloaks. Super Smash Bros and guns. Yeah, add guns to Smash Brothers. Isn't there? There's already guns in Smash Brothers. That's like item pickups, right? Or the characters have them. Play like Fox. He has guns. Cool to see Katara. Bad, you can't get a code for it. They should hook up the wiki guys more, to be honest. Wait, is Katara's cape CC? I've only seen it black. Also, Katara, do more armors with the tattoos. Tattoos are sick. More tattoos. Have you tried Lost Ark? Yep. Yeah, I played a bunch of Lost Ark. I wonder how many hours I have in it. My final thoughts on Lost Ark, I don't think I'll be playing it anymore in the future, to be honest. I think I'm done with it. Although I think it's a good game. I'm not going out, I'm not leaving it with a negative opinion. I think it's a good game. I think I got my money's worth that I spent on it as well. I played it for 44 hours. I just didn't enjoy doing the late game stuff. I have achievements that 0.1% of the players have. A lot of achievements 0.1% of the players have. Yeah, I finished all the main quests in Lost Ark, and I did a bunch of the late game raids and towers and like all the stuff to earn the crafting materials. I can't see my own weapon, but you can. Yeah, I was wondering what that was. What set is that for? Is that for a set you haven't shown? I don't think I recognized it. Yeah, I think Lost Ark is cool. Cool game. Gameplay's a lot of fun. I don't like the late game gearing for it. Lady Lau. Oh. Is that out? I feel like NPC was in the game a while ago, right? Where's the they putting out the actual? That's not gonna come out the next week, is it? It's probably been in the game files for a minute, but that ain't coming out. Katara has logged out. Alright, let's turn this in. Yeah, Lady Lau will probably be next week. Because next week's the last week of February, right? Yeah. So I'll have to put out the rest of that stuff for last week. Oh, we need to get dogs. Yes, we need to go hit some more dogs. They make them look big and mean. But you're still hitting dogs. It's not alright. Oh, they confirmed it's coming next week. Yeah, I gotta read the design notes. I gotta check out the design notes, because I haven't read them yet. It's probably some information I'd like to know on there. Hopefully these are the last turn-ins to get the armor. We gotta pick up the other drops that were missing out on. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we're talking about guns and Dying Light and Lost Ark. Oh yeah, so the new speaking of new games, Dying Light, the new PlayStation game Horizon whatever. Have you guys seen that? That game actually looks graphically pretty nice. It looks the lighting they did looks very, very good. Everything looks like it's like quick, like there's this thing they did for the weapons in Escape from Tarkov, where they scan them, so it's like so they look like exactly like they do in real life into the game. Yeah, it looks like they did the same thing for with the environment in Horizon Forbidden West or whatever that game is. It looks like they did the same thing for like the rocks and the trees and stuff. It looks like they like scanned them from real life stuff and put them in the game like that. Looks which I think that is what they were advertising with like the PlayStation 5, like one of the like Unreal Engine thing a while back. They were showcasing that sort of like scanning stuff they were doing. Looks really good in that game. Looks very good. Have we got the DT Alchemist stuff? No, I've not. Still trying to get this one. Oh, we're done. Was it 3? How many is it? 3? Alright. Finito. Finally. Oh my god. What was it called? I have too many armors in my inventory. Casual. Alright. Cool. Yeah, but the lighting in the new Horizon game looked really good. I don't know what they were doing to do that. What lighting engine they're using, but more games should use that engine. Unless it's like a Sony thing. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully that's something more devs can use because it looks really good. They did a good job with the implementation of that. And a helmet. Ooh, that looks nice black. Is the blue on it color custom? Yes. Ooh. Might have to pick that up. I love your armor set in your house background. Your house background? What does he mean by that? Katara has logged out. Alright, so what are we doing? Check new item in Doom merch shop. We did. I was wearing the armor like 2 minutes ago. Oh, apparently there's dainty alchemist stuff. There's new in this map. Bad said. So let's go check that out. Where at in this map, Bad? Oh, from a gape. Isn't that new? What's that called? Or it's... trying to think. One second, let my brain load. I'll dial up. Damn my nose today, Jesus. The new Dark Souls game's coming out, right? Next week? Or soon? Look pretty neato. I'm definitely gonna watch some people play that when that comes out. I'm not gonna play it myself. 1, I hate those type of games. 2, I suck at them. 3, I don't know what the third is. Anyway. And this, yeah, anyway. I think I like the pink version of armor more than the red one in the shop. Wait, I got a statue. I don't know if I'm gonna pick that up. Some pink wings, those are neat. Oh yeah, the pink one looks way better than the red. Huh, glad I didn't buy those at the shop. Would have been kind of disappointed, to be honest. A better color variant as drops. Hey, thanks for why can't I speak today? Thanks for subscribing. Statue is not from boss. Not from this boss. It's from a drop somewhere in the other map, right? Classes. Are these drops rare? Seasonal. Oh, cool. The red ones are rare. Another W for seasonal gear. Do I have news for Adventure Quest Mobile? The last bit of news we got was in the video I uploaded earlier today. I uploaded a video this morning, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. It's in the first few minutes of that video, so you don't have to waste time if you're looking for information. I speak about it in depth for a few minutes in that video. I give my opinion on it. So, check it out. But yeah, there was the news arcs posted last week. Not like crazy news or anything, but you know, little updates here and there. Better than nothing, I guess. Not I guess. They getting little bits of information definitely is better than nothing. And something that's really cool that I feel like a kind of an asshole for. I don't know why I'd feel like an asshole, but something that is great news for Adventure Quest Mobile is the fact that Artix is finished with his NES game. It shipped out There's nothing more they have to do on it. There's nothing to patch on an NES game. You can't patch them. It's an NES game, right? It lives on a cartridge that isn't connected to the internet in any way. There's nothing you can do with it. So Artix is finished with that, and it's far, not that we know in any way, but I'm pretty sure that's what he's been focused on for like the past like 2 or 3 years, is that NES game. So, and whatever Artix puts his attention on at Artix Entertainment, it tends to get done a bit faster. And you know, usually that's the thing that like gets done, you know. So now Artix isn't working on an NES game. They can make AQ3D2. Let's go. Woo! No, maybe AQ Mobile will get worked on. Maybe. I wouldn't be opposed to AQ3D2. Make it with like a proper character creation with body models that don't look like they have elephant feet. And it doesn't have to run on an iPhone 4. I'd be down for that. Unironically, I'd be down for that. They won't ever do that, but I would be down for it. He'll be working on it. Yeah, he's making the second NES game now. Yeah. Anything but AQ Worlds related. AQ for the first dimension. First person. Yeah, that actually might be cool. Yeah, am I missing any drops? Bad. I got the armor and a few helmets. I guess anyone in chat can answer that. That's just bad. Bad's the person that told me about this area to farm, though. Text-based RPG. I can actually see Artix doing that, like a mud or something. I can definitely see him doing that. Or no, he's gonna make a Super Nintendo game now, and then a Nintendo 64 game, then a PlayStation 1 game, then a GameCube game. That Wii game's really gonna hit though. And I wonder what they're gonna do with the Wii U gamepad. You got 8 drops, you've been told there's 10? Okay. Oh, that's a new one. Blade. Yo, Big Daddy Korey, you play Cyberpunk again? No, wait for DLC. The only time I played Cyberpunk was when it first came out. I did every single quest in the game and every side quest, every activity, all the side content. I did everything in Cyberpunk when it came out. I explored all the content in that game. So I'm just waiting for more content to come out. What's happening? Bonus, the band is messing up. What's the song name? I watched you stream it. It was fun to watch. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I had fun playing it. I wouldn't have streamed it all those hours. I streamed Cyberpunk so much when it came out. I did like a 24-hour stream, right? Or I did like two 24-hour streams. I'm pretty sure I did a 24-hour, went to sleep, woke up, did another 24. That game had me sucked in. Yeah, shit was fun. I heard they balanced the game so you can't just run around with a broken crit build now in Cyberpunk. Which makes me kind of sad, but apparently the game's a lot harder now. The new rebalance they did in the last patch, so. I'll probably do a new playthrough if they add DLC to it, so. Try out the new rebalance whenever they do DLC. Recommended class for combat trophy farming, Sentinel or what's that class name? The Dragon of Time. Ayo, 3 months at tier 3. Shad, appreciate that, man. Thanks for being a tier 3 for 3. Tier 3 for 3. 3 for 3. How you doing? You know what I just thought of the other day that's kind of fucked? We're missing out on a new Need for Speed game because they took the team that was working on the new Need for Speed game and they had them working on Battlefield 2042. That's kind of a big oof. They thought they kind of fucked up other games to try to save Battle. Ugh. What a fucked up thing that was. What a massive failure on all fronts. I saw a thing that Battlefield at one point the Battlefield 4 had more players than Battlefield 2042 on Steam. You couldn't buy Battlefield 4 on Steam until 2020. And Battlefield 4 came out in 2015. You couldn't buy it on Steam until 2020. So everyone that had Battlefield 4 on PC has it on Origin. And you can't see the number of people playing it on the Origin client, on the EA client. So the people that bought Battlefield 4 since 2020, there were more people concurrently playing that than there were playing Battlefield 2042 at one point. That's actually insane. How do you have a game that came out like 3 months ago and it's that bad? That's just wow. Imagine being involved in that in any way. You must be like either super embarrassed or just like actually fucking clueless. Probably a mix of both. Yeah, it was Halo Infinite's fault. I saw something today where apparently they said that they didn't blame Halo Infinite. I saw some news article today that was trying to refute that. Because of how they definitely wanted to damage control that. That's how bad that makes them look. Because they said the same thing with Battlefield 5, right? I saw a thing where they said Battlefield 5 failed because of or it did poorly. It didn't fail. It did way better than 2042, but it did poorly because it didn't launch with a battle royale, right? Like that's what they blamed it on. Because I think Battlefield 5 was going up against Warzone or Modern Warfare 2019 at the time. Just hilarious. Which Modern Warfare 2019 didn't launch with a battle royale, by the way. It didn't come out until months later. They did just fine before battle royale came out. What a weird thing EA is. It's rumored that the skate game is coming out this year, and they didn't, which means that they only got like a year to develop it, because didn't they announce like last year they were working on it? The rumor is it's coming out this Christmas. That's gonna be a pile of dog shit that got rushed out way too soon. Hey, maybe it'll be funny though. It'll probably be a funny thing to watch, you know, like a car crash, well, a car crash isn't really funny, but you know, kind of thing you can't look away from, you know. Skate 4, yeah, they confirmed they're developing Skate 4 like last year at E3 or something like that. Or they don't go to E3, but you know, they're basically their E3 thing. I don't know. We might have got all the drops from this guy. We've been here for a minute and we got a new drop in a bit. Also, I'm not really using an optimal class to be helping here, but let's pretend I am. That's one thing I'll never forgive EA for, is getting rid of Black Box. I wonder what happened with that. I wonder what made them. God, EA is such a shit company. What made? Didn't they took like Black Box and they had them working on like Guitar Hero or something, right? And then like Guitar Hero games weren't selling that well, and then they disbanded them. Like something like that happened, right? It's gonna be fucked over that studio. God, I hate EA. Black Box? What's that? Black Box worked on Need for Speed Underground, Most Wanted, Carbon, Skate 1, 2, and 3. Along with a lot of other really good games. And they worked on a yearly dev cycle for most of those games as well. So they had a lot of creativity and not a lot of time to execute on it, and they pulled off a lot of really good games in the limited time they were given. Imagine if you had a Black Box studio actually that was given like a 2-year dev cycle on a game, or they didn't have to push something out every year. Those would have been god tier games. Because you look at every one of the games they released and they all have crazy amounts of cut to content in the files. They never had enough time to finish what they were trying to do. And they still put out bangers. I hate wargaming more, to be honest. Those games are so dog shit. World of Tanks and War Thunder and stuff like that. I think Ray plays, Ray? I think he plays a lot of War Thunder. Which, fair enough, he's a pilot and in the real world, so makes sense that he would like a pilot game. But yeah, those games are so stupid, the way they monetize them. The only thing EA has going for them is their sports games, and somehow EA managed to get Respawn, which they're gonna fry Respawn the same way they did with DICE. Respawn's gonna either leave EA or get dissolved into a pool of EA acid until they're nothing. Just like every other dev studio that's ever touched Electronic Arts. Like, look at fucking the Bioshock, or not Bioshock, What's the MMO? Mass Effect? Look at those guys. They're basically gone. That dev studio basically doesn't even exist anymore. And they put out Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, right? Very beloved games. And they're basically just non-existent now. Like, all the good talent from that studio left. From my understanding, at least. It's a shame. Working for EA is basically just signing the death sentence for whatever studio signs up. You're basically just signing your death certificate right there. You might put out a few more games, but that's that. They'll use you up and spit you out. Sad to see. Same thing happened at Toys for Bob. From Crash games to Call of Duty. Yeah, hopefully Microsoft comes in there and ejecto-cetos them from having to work on COD. Yeah, you wouldn't want it. You wouldn't want that happening. You don't want that. You don't want that happening either. You don't want people that don't want to be doing that. Like, if they want to be making, like, Crash and Spyro games, let them make Crash and Spyro games. They're obviously doing a good job at it, right? Those games look really, I didn't play them, but from the videos and stuff I saw of them, they look really decent, right? They look really good. You don't want them working on something they don't want to be working on. Seems like a terrible idea. But yeah, Activision was and is no better than EA. But maybe it probably won't even change. So let's be honest. Or the Microsoft acquisition. It's not going to change anything. I don't think. Maybe. But I don't know. I think they'd have to put a lot of effort into like making actual changes there. You know, one thing I'd really like to see, if I owned Microsoft and I bought Activision, what I would do, I'd make a Counter-Strike equivalent of Call of Duty. You know how CS:GO came out in 2012? When did Counter-Strike Go come out? I'd make a Call of Duty equivalent to Counter-Strike Go, where it's just the same game, like competitive standard, and you just update it over a long period. The Call of Duty has needed that for years and years and years, and it has not received it, and that franchise badly needs a game like that. Black Ops 2 was going to be that, but they have to and it basically was that for a year, and then they had to keep on going with their yearly releases. And I guess Warzone's kind of like that, but Warzone's ending. The current version of Warzone's ending this year. They're going into a new era. Like, all your Warzone stuff is gonna go away. All your skins and stuff in Warzone are gonna go bye-bye when the new one comes out this holiday season. Yeah, but they need continuity to that franchise. Kind of like progression between games at a bare minimum. I don't get how they fool people into buying cosmetics for a game that literally gets replaced on a yearly basis. Like, I get buying a League of Legends skin, right? Because League of Legends isn't going anywhere. It's still going to be League of Legends 5 years from now. From today, there's still going to be people playing League of Legends, and your skin is still going to exist in that game, right? You buy a $20 gun skin in Call of Duty, that shit is gone next year. Nobody get, like, I mean, you can still play the game, but there's going to be a shit ton of hackers in that game because they'll stop supporting it with anti-cheat. That, like, there'll be little to no one to play against in any game modes. It's basically useless. Not even like 200 days after you buy it. I don't get how anyone buys skins in Call of Duty. And that comes from someone that's played every Call of Duty since COD 4. You gotta be some type of they update leaks so often that if you get a skin for a character, it might not be your main. Yeah, but you still got the skin, right? It's not like a League of Legends 2 comes up next year and you can't use that skin anymore. You still got it. Maybe a year or two down the road, that character you have a skin for comes back into the meta or whatever, right? Or you want to play him in ARAM or whatever that mode's called. You still got it. And Call of Duty, they released the same game again 2 years later. It's got the same guns in it, but with the same skins that you bought 2 years ago. But no, those are for an old Call of Duty game, man. That doesn't count for the new Call of Duty. Buy a very similar looking skin again in that game. Very silly. Yeah, we are definitely out of drops for this guy. There is no chance there's any more drops. Not a chance. Unless the RNG is just very bad. Which I don't think is the case. Alright, look up drops, chat. We got more drops to get. While I talk about random video game stuff. Okay, those are seasonal. Let's prioritize rares. Rare drops. Raindrop. Drop top. Oh, these are rare. Marsh. Goes rare February 18th. Oh. Oh, well. Oh, well. Not really items I really wanted anyway, to be honest. Chateau. Some rare drops here. Yukata. I only got the male helmet from this. There's 4 female helmets, 4 male helmets, 2 armors. So 8 helmets, 2 armors. Is that Crab? Looks like Crab has his character. I don't blame you every time I walk past. I think it's Crab, yeah. Crab NPC. Think about starting Cyberpunk, actually. I watched some of your gameplay, but overall, how did you like Nomad? The starting options don't matter for the actual game. Other than, like, a few dialogue options throughout the game. It doesn't matter how you start the game. The lore-wise, your character is a street kid. So if you're doing a first playthrough, I'd actually recommend you do Street Kid, because in the actual story of the game, your character is a street kid, and it doesn't make much sense if you pick Nomad or Corpo for the story. Like you literally, yeah. There's points in the story where your character chronologic in that game is a street kid, no matter what they say. It's not a role-playing game. It's a linear single-player story, and your character is a street kid. So I'd pick that one if you're picking a first playthrough. The only outcomes you can affect in Cyberpunk's story are there's one quest where you have to get a bot, and there's outcomes that can change in that quest. You might be able to fail the romances in the game, although I didn't fail any of them, so, and I'm an idiot, so you should be able to do them if you're not an idiot, you know? And the endings are different. And the intro cutscenes are different depending on what, not cutscenes, the intro, there's snippets of gameplay at the very beginning that's like less than an hour long, depending on what faction you or like Nomad, Street Kid, Corpo. I died? How did I die? Weird. I thought the backgrounds had a couple benefits. No. There's a few options in dialogue that might give you a benefit in some way or another, but as far as I'm aware, there's zero reason between picking one. Like, the quest with the robot, which is the only quest in the game that actually has different outcomes based on, like, your choices. I think if you're a Corpo in that quest, there's, like, a different dialogue option, and if you're, like, depending on your background, I think there's different options in that quest. It's like the only quest they actually put effort into having choices in for some reason. Probably because they were rushed to finish the game, but I think that quest, it matters a little bit, but your experience is very much the same for every choice. There's other dialogue options. And there are very few dialogue options for each. I think it's like less than like 30 each. When there's hundreds of thousands of lines of dialogue in the game. That's one thing I'm sad about. That got announced, you know, the Starfield thing. There's gonna be a voice protagonist in Starfield, because they already announced how many voice lines are in the game for the script, right? When they were flexing how big the Japanese voice line script was. It was bigger than Fallout 4's. and Skyrim's, which means they have a voice protagonist. Because the only reason the voice script would be that big is if they had a voice protagonist. It wouldn't be that big if they were just voicing the NPCs. Which just, you know, makes me really sad, deep to my core. Because it means it's going to be just like Fallout 4. Yes. No means yes. Yes, sarcastically. No, but I really mean yes. Feels bad, man. What is this? Get out of my chat. Oh no, you're literally yes man? Yeah, playing through Fallout 4, you literally are yes man. Nobody programmed you to ever say no. And you know what's funny about the dialogue of Fallout 4? They let you walk away from conversations in that game, and if you walk away from a conversation, they just assume you said yes. It's it's got to be the dumbest shit. It's like they're so scared that the player won't do the content, won't miss the content from being dumb in that game. They returned, yeah, people, sex bots or whatever. Trying to get you to click their profile. Hot girls and boys. I saw those in someone else's stream on YouTube the other day. I was like, what the fuck? They're in other people's streams too? I guess they're everywhere on YouTube. I wonder what they're advertising. Webcam. Some sort of cam site. Gotta be making money on those bots all day. Can't be cheaper on those bots. On like every account on YouTube that's streaming. It can't be a cheap bot to run. I swear my nose only runs when I'm like streaming and talking a lot. Go take a look. Yeah, I wonder what they're advertising too. Shut up. Like, who's going to that? Like, who's like, oh yeah, a cam site advertisement, my YouTube stream shit. Let me go there. Who's doing that? Who's paying these people? Who's giving these people money? Me. Alright. Good job, Smink. Thanks for supporting the chat bots. Keeping a roof over their head. Fuck, we need some for music. 3 hours of relaxed Donkey Kong music is what I'm listening to, by the way. Fuck. I think I'm gonna buy Mario Kart. on the Switch. I've actually been waiting for it. I've been wanting to buy Mario Kart on the Switch since I got my Switch years ago. And I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. It's never going to go on sale, but I'm just waiting for it to go on sale, you know? Copium. I can't. It's just something in my brain just like, I'm not spending full price on a game that came out on the Wii U. I'm not. You can't make me. But I'm gonna have to because I want to play. I've been itching to play Mario Kart. I keep getting recommended speedrun Mario Kart videos on YouTube, and they're actually really interesting. Like how the records get broken on Mario Kart tracks. Because if you think about it, speedrunning a Mario Kart game is like that kind of works, right? It's already a racing game. How do you speedrun a racing game, right? They find the fucking weirdest tricks. It's like some of those videos are like super interesting. For like how sometimes the record will be held on like a Mario Kart track for like 10 years. And all of a sudden like some dude will find like a place in a wall that can be like driven through or some shit. Or like a jump shell, like you shoot a shell at the wall, it bounces back, it hits your cart at this moment while you're getting hit by a blue shell while Toad is licking your ball sack at this exact millisecond, and then your cart flips over the wall and it saves you half a millisecond on your lap time and you have the new world record on that track. Like people find the weirdest shit like that. I find that stuff pretty interesting, to be honest. Like how they just find ways to like break those tracks down. That's a magic. I never had it on Wii U, so I never had a problem getting it on the Switch. Nobody had it on Wii U. I don't think a lot of people even know that game came out on Wii U. I don't think a lot of people even know the Wii U exists. Like I don't think the Wii U exists in anyone's mind. I just feel like I feel like it shouldn't be that expensive. I remember I bought Mario Kart DS for $20. I know inflation's a thing, but how is it 80 for the Switch version of Mario Kart, man? It's been out for literally like 5 years on the Switch. Not even like, how has it not gone down in price at all? Doesn't make any sense. Like, I guess, well, it hasn't gone down in price at all because it's the highest selling Switch game, right? Why would they lower it in price? They'd just be losing money. They would just be losing money. We got both the Yokadas from this guy, so I think we're good on the drops. I don't care too much about the hairs. Being 100%. Those are seasonal. I love it when drops are seasonal because it means I don't have to farm them. If they're rare, it means I have to go get them because, you know, fear of missing out. But if they're seasonal, you can just let them be there, you know? Get them on the next one if you really want them. Well, it looks like there's no more rare drops for me to get, so we can keep beating up this horse. Beating on this dead horse, you know? Maybe we'll get an extra drop. The thing is getting more of their gold currency. What do you mean gold currency? You know what they should sell on the Switch? They should sell Game Boy emulators on the Switch. Well, I wonder why they don't do that. Like GBA, like why can't they sell the Pokemon GBA games? They're a single screen game, right? Yeah, they are. It wasn't DS. Like yeah, like why don't they sell like GBA games on the Switch? That Switch could easily run a GBA emulator. I mean, it runs a GameCube emulator. Wonder why they don't. When you buy a game, you get shop credit, basically. On the Switch? Oh, yeah, I know. I bought Animal Crossing on the Switch. I actually bought the DLC for Animal Crossing, too, which wasn't cheap. It was like $30 for the Animal Crossing DLC. But I don't mind buying Animal Crossing DLC because I want them to make more Animal Crossing games. So I'll put my money where my mouth is on that one. That's a series I want to see stick around. And Nintendo is very quick to not make more sequels to games if people don't buy them, like the Metroid games. Metroid takes a while to get a sequel because sales don't do too well in those games. I would spend like $15 on a GBA game on the Switch, to be honest. Like Pokemon like Emerald, Ruby. They should be doing that, or like put in their Nintendo Online or whatever subscription. They have NES games on there or whatever. They should put like GBA games on there. It'd work really well. What enhancement's the best for Cats Avenger? I don't know. I don't want to be wrong. I'd probably use Spiral on Chaos Avenger myself, but you know, what do I know? What do I know? Your first Pokemon. I really can't talk to. I'm glitching out IRL. Your first Pokemon was Ruby. My first Pokemon game was I can't remember. Emerald. Emerald was my first on the GBA. Emerald, then Pearl, then Diamond, Platinum. Platinum was the last one I played. Oh, and then I went back and I got an original Game Boy and I played Red and Yellow. Which I wish I kept that original Game Boy in the games because those like skyrocketed in price recently, but oh well. I lent my Pokemon Platinum to someone and they never gave it back to me. I still want it back. My Pokédex was finished on that game. I wonder if they still have it. I should go hit them up. Fucking like 10, 15 years later. Hey, dude. Yeah, you got that, Hey, where's my Pokemon Platinum, man? I need that back. I don't have a DS anymore, but I need that back. It would be sick. And they could definitely do this. It'd be really cool if they put the DS, 3DS, GBA ports on the Switch. Imagine they did that. And they reprinted some of those games, like the certified Nintendo classic bestsellers. That'd be cool. They could sell like a Switch like consumer edition, or I don't know what they would call it, that has like the ports for other mobile games, and have it so it like runs the emulators when you plug in the games for it or whatever. I wonder if people would actually want that. Be a cool device to exist. I don't know if people would actually buy it though. I went to Soul Silver, then White 2, into Omega, now playing... Wait, how do you say that new one? Arceus? What's that? How do you pronounce the new one?
Arceus.
Okay, thank you, Google. Arceus? So damn, you've been playing since Soul Silver? Wait, so you never played like Diamond? Damn, alright. Platinum was a banger. Wait, didn't they redo Diamond on Switch? They like remade it. Yeah, they did. Maybe I should get that. Your first Pokemon game was why? Yeah, you guys must be young. You guys must be young. Why? What year did Y come out? It probably came out like 5 years ago at this point. 2013. Damn, alright. Yeah, that's an old ass game. 2013 doesn't seem like that long ago, chat. Wait, when did Diamond come out? "2006? Oh, damn, alright." Jesus, okay, no, I'm just old. Fuck, that's a long time ago. Yeah, I remember I used to have Diamond in my DS slot, my DS, and I had Emerald in the Game Boy slot. Which is kind of badass, right? You had 2 games plugged into your handheld at the same time. Oh, I want to play Diamond. Oh, I want to play Emerald. You turn on DS, you can just click the top button or bottom button to pick one. That was actually so sick. I'm glad Nintendo was making handhelds back then. They had basically no competition, so I'm glad they were doing it, you know? They didn't have anyone competing against them. They were just putting out games. I guess they had the PSP, but PSP kind of sucked, let's be honest. I'm so tired. I guess I got up at like 4 a.m. so, and it's 5 p.m. So yeah, I guess I should be kind of tired. Been up for like 12 hours already. I'm done with that grind. I don't think we're gonna get anything else from it. I think we're kind of just chilling on that. All this cool tiger stuff. I have a few helmets I need to enhance. I've been in my inventory for a bit. Chat, what was your favorite Wii game? What was your favorite Wii game? Everyone's gonna say Wii Sports, because everyone had Wii Sports. If it ain't Wii Sports, you're lying. You're lying. It was a banger Wii game. It doesn't get enough praise. The James Bond game that was made by Treyarch. The same people that made Call of Duty Black Ops. That was actually a banger. And that game was on the Wii and you could use the motion controls to aim with. Actually a sick game. My friend had it. Bowling. The tank game was lit. Oh yeah, with we bought the game that came with the extra controller that everyone had. I saw a Scott the Woz video about that. Apparently that game sold like crazy. Like a lot of people had that game because it came with an extra controller. I didn't know that. I don't know, cause I know yeah, we had that game because it came with an extra controller. It was like $10 more for the game, right? Like you could buy the controller for like $60, but you get the controller with the game for $70. So they basically sold that game for $10 to a lot of people. Yeah, that tank game was pretty good, yeah. On there, We Play or whatever it was called. I actually played a dumb amount of that tank game, if I'm being honest. Yeah, like ricochet the bullets and stuff. You ever play Need for Speed Carbon on Wii? Yep, I did. I had a Need for Speed Carbon on the Game Boy, the DS, the Wii, the PC, Xbox 360, PS2. I shit you not, I think I had every version of Need for Speed Carbon that came out on every platform. I don't know why. I just really like Need for Speed. You know when you go to the store and it like once like, it sounds like I was spoiled rotten when I was a kid, but I wasn't really. I would like money I would get. I would just buy the Need for Speed for like whatever like I wanted on my DS. So I bought it on my DS when I had like extra money to do so, right? Like I probably would get like 2 or 3 games a year at most, and fuck, why was my nose? Or I'd have to like hustle to get games, you know. Or like anytime like your grandparents give you money or whatever, you spend that on games. I always buy like used and stuff. I mean, I didn't have a used. I lived in a small town. We didn't have a used game store, but we had a pawn shop. So I'd always go to the pawn shop and buy games there and trade in games. Like it was basically like a GameStop. Although they gave us better deals than GameStop, if I'm being completely honest. They let us trade in 2 games and get 1 game. Like two of any game for 1 of any game that they had. So 2 for 1. 2 of the games you had for 1 of their games. Which might sound like a bad deal, but when you consider GameStop would give you like 10 cents for 1 of your games and the games cost like $20, actually not a bad deal. So I do that a lot, like I trade in a bunch. That's why I don't have any of my original like game stuff, because I traded it all for other games. Yeah, I did every version of Carbon. And Most Wanted. Actually, no, I didn't have Most Wanted on everything. I had Most Wanted on the PS2, the Wii, not the Wii. There wasn't Most Wanted on the Wii. PS2, PC. I think that's it, actually. Although, no, we had like 2 copies on the PC. I think we had the original one and we had Black Edition. And it's funny though, I Underground, I only had that on the GameCube. Which actually was, from what I remember, it was an alright version of Underground. I enjoyed it. What am I doing? Ooh, the CC on this actually looks really good on this armor. Wow, wow, wow. It looks very nice. I wish you could change the weight, but alright. Damn, these blades actually. Whoo! Dude, the color custom of those blades is cool too. God damn. Sonic Rush is old. I didn't know it was 2005. Yeah, I remember when I started getting into video games, right? Like when I started getting into video games, there was already stuff that existed, right? Which is cool. Like imagine being born like right now, right? Or like imagine like you're just getting into video games like right now. You have everything from the NES, or even further back than that, but it's not, you're unlikely to play anything further back than that, to be honest. You have everything from like the original NES to like the Switch. You have all of that to play. And like some of that stuff's like dumb cheap, right? Like if you want to get like a PS3 right now or like a 360, that stuff's stupid cheap right now. If you're a kid and you want to play some games, man, you could buy like used PS3 and 360 games like stupid cheap. Or you get Series S and Game Pass, and you could just go on ham. Man, I wish I had fucking Game Pass when I was a kid. That would have been sick. I had to hustle. Every time I want a new game, man. Every time I want a new game, I had to find like I was like if I do this and that and this and that and this, that's how I would get that. All right, so if I execute this chain of events, I will make that video game happen. Like I was like, you know, it was nothing but a hustle to get any kind of game. These days you got Game Pass, right? You spend like fucking nothing a month and you get. It sounds like an ad for Xbox, but for real though, it would have actually been so sick. No, I had the game back then. I just forgot how old it was. Yeah, when I started getting into games, like the PS2 was a thing. The 360 like just came out, or no, it didn't even come out yet. It was like it came out like a few years after I started like getting really big into games. So like PS2, original Xbox, and everything behind that, right? So you had like the GameCube, Nintendo 64 was really sick. We had the only console we had in our house originally was the Super Nintendo, with like Mario Kart, Super Mario World, a Mickey Mouse game that was actually kind of cool, Super Mario RPG, which is a banger, by the way. Wonder why they never made a sequel to that. And the handhelds, of course, like Game Boy and stuff was out. I don't think the DS was out yet. DS was the first console I had myself. I didn't buy it myself, but you know, first one I was given, that was like mine. Crazy selection for price, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, if you start gaming right now, you have such a good backlog to go through. So many, like, really, really good games. Like, I can't find any games I want to play these days, but if you just start gaming right now, you got so much shit. So much. SP, DS, and 360. That's a good evolution. I went from Originally we had a Super Nintendo in the house. Then I got a DS, which let me play Game Boy games, which is mainly what I played because they were cheaper on my DS. I had a DS, but I didn't barely play any DS games because DS games costed like double what a Game Boy game costed. So I just played a bunch of Game Boy games on my DS mostly. And then after the DS, a friend gave us a PS2 and a bunch of games. I don't know how that happened, but God bless them. Like the games included like GTA 3 and San Andreas, a bunch of oh yeah, we had a PC at the same time as the along with the Super Nintendo in the house. A PC with the like Tony Hawk and Serious Sam and Sims, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Need for Speed 1 through Most Wanted as they came out. Like, a lot of hunting games, like a lot of weird, like yeah, just a lot of obscure like old PC games. And yeah, got a PS2, and we got a GameCube that was also given by a friend. My mom had a friend that would like drop off like consoles they weren't using anymore. For some, I don't know. We got so super like stupid lucky with that, I guess. GameCube with Melee, Mario Kart Double Dash, Sonic Collection, which was pretty cool. Mario Golf, like just like all the bangers for the GameCube basically. After the PS2, and then after that we got a 360, which red ringed, and then we got another 360, which red ringed. Then we had a PS3, which still works to this day, by the way. Yeah, glad those didn't have heating issues. And after the PS3, I moved the PC. And I have a Switch too. And VR headsets, which are technically like a different thing, but they connect to your PC, so. The handy-down console I got was Dreamcast. That's cool. I had a friend that had a Dreamcast. Oh yeah, I played a bunch of like different consoles. Like I never had an Nintendo 64, but my cousin did, and we spent a bunch of time at my cousin's place. So I basically had a Nintendo 64 growing up, right? Because I played not hundreds, but you know, hours and hours and hours, and you know, spent weekends over at his house and stuff, and just like chilling, playing like fucking Donkey Kong 64. Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64, Cruising the USA, shit like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Wii. I had a Wii, as well. I had the Wii before the 360, actually. Oh no, not before the 360. After 360, before PS3. Wii was a bunch of fun. Only time I got to play a Wii and PS2 back then was over at a friend's house. Yeah. My friend had a Wii for a while before I had one. I was like, oh, so cool. So sick, man. He had like, my friend had like World at War on the Wii. Which Call of Duty games on the Wii were actually kind of cool. Like you could like fucking point with the pointer to shoot and stuff. It was actually kind of cool. It's like PC aiming kind of, but the Wiimote. I remember you used to like you could like flick the nunchuck to like melee and stuff. It was kind of neat actually. And of course like Wii Sports and stuff. Before I had my DS, I borrowed my friend's Game Boy SP all the time. You probably got annoyed at me. I was like, hey, can I borrow your SP? Because I think he had like 2 or something. Like I think, or like he like, yeah, I think that was the case. Like I think he had 2. Like he got like an SP and then he got like another one for some reason. Like a new version came out or like new color or something. He wanted it, so his parents got him like a second Game Boy SP. So like I borrow my friends all the time before I got my DS. Anyway, chat, cool nostalgia trip. I don't know how I got talking about old consoles, but good stuff. I don't have any of those old consoles. You know what I found out the other day? I had Chibi Robo on the GameCube. Apparently that game's worth a lot of money, and I think I still have it in a box somewhere. Which they need to make a sequel to, by the way, if you've never played Chibi Robo. It was actually a banger game. That game was actually super cool. Holy shit! Are you for real? Oh wait, no, here's $80. Okay, never mind. First copy that pops up when you search Chibi Robo is fucking $400. $160. $200. $200. $300. Jesus. $1,500. No way you're getting $1,500 for Chibi Robo. No case for it. They want $159. Jesus Christ, Chibi Robo goes for a lot. I should find the box that we have that sitting in. Put it up on eBay. I'm not playing it. I already played the shit out of it. I should find that, man. I'm pretty sure we still have it in a box somewhere. We still have the GameCube. It's like the only console. I don't know the PS. I think we still have the PS2 as well. The PS3. Don't know the Wii. Yeah, we probably still have Chibi Robo chilling somewhere. That game's, damn, yeah, sell that game on eBay. I think it's worth a fuck ton. It's like $200. Hey, the Boleyn set looks sick. Cool color work. Cool outfit. The Boleyn. Neato. You know what I could really use right now? A new like GTA Online game. Just to grind out. I miss doing that. Or it's like any game that had like an online like shit I could grind. I was hoping I could do that with a fucking Lost Ark, but I got kind of bored of that pretty quick. It'd be fun if AQ Worlds added some shit to grind. I mean, I guess I could go for the Legion Revenant, but something fun to grind, you know? Or not even fun, just like something like interesting, like I don't know what I'm saying, but I don't know what I'm saying. They didn't add anything for Nulgast's birthday to grind, right? Just the color custom Manslayers. That was it. Yeah, level 40 Deathblade. I really disliked Deathblade. Or wait, is Deathblade the... No, I was just Shadow Hunter. I played Shadow Hunter. I really disliked it when I got to 50. Once I started like having to like... Yeah. I wish I picked Gunner. Or what's the class called? Gunslinger or something like that. I wish I picked that. I did not like the Shadow Hunter once you start having to like min-max it. Min-maxing Shadow Hunter was not... I didn't like it. Anyway, chat. I'm a dip on you. I was thinking about playing fucking Doom tonight, but I don't know. I gotta download it, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about streaming it tonight. I don't know about doing that. Probably won't, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to be heading out. Pretty tired as it is, to be honest, with the being up at 4 a.m. and all that today. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Good times, good times. Appreciate y'all being here. Be live next week. You know, same place, same everything. Hopefully I actually get the news video up on Thursday. Check out the news video if you haven't seen it already. It's pinned in the comment section. Like it has been for the whole stream. Or it's just on my channel. Last video uploaded earlier today. And yeah, that's about all. Yeah. Pretty out of it right now. Pretty tired. Anyway, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Enjoy your weekend, all that shit. I'll be back when I'm back. So yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.